Hello my Aries friends, Guiding Halo here. Let's see what's coming in for you guys end of May. I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards and then a whole bunch of tarot around it. So let's see what's coming in for you guys end of May. Money, finance, and career. What is the spiritual meaning behind what you're going through in your money, finance, and career world? Sea Otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So, there's some sort of destiny you have around bringing happiness to other people. Some sort of spiritual mission you have to make people laugh, to bring joy, to bring peace, to bring smiles on a face, all of those types of things. There's some sort of ability you have to do this, and it has to do with finding your tribe, really loving those, wrapping your arms around those that you care about. Why do I feel as though you feel as though someone for some time has been in the way of that? It's almost like you've been picking friends as family, which isn't a bad thing because a lot of times those are our truest family. Give me another card for my Aries friends. Time to play, get out and have fun. Freedom, experience your freedom. There is some sort of element of needing freedom in order to move in the direction that Spirit has for you. It's like setting yourself free, being uncaged. Maybe spring is making you guys feel this way. Perhaps you felt that way around your birthday, or you're going to start to feel that way. I wonder if there's something you want to step into with a lot of power and a lot of energy, but the divine is saying perhaps, well, you have the freedom to do what it is you want. You absolutely have that freedom. Perhaps you've been tied down for quite some time even. It's hard to say, but there's some sort of freedom the divine is saying that it's important for you to have. Give with gratitude and grace. Deciding that if you're a giver and you give a lot away, you might be wondering why you do that, but giving, not holding people or circumstances responsible for your giving ways. So if you're a giving person, whatever it is you're giving time, effort, energy to, that brings in a financial world, a financial abundance for you, some sort of decision you need to make. Whatever it is that's going around that you're needing to give with gratitude and grace, it's like not holding others responsible or having ties towards what you give. You see, it's like, oh, I've given you this. It was a gift. But like, I've done lots for you, so now you need to do for me. We want to stay away from that energy. I think you feel very burdened by something, and it's time to put those burdens down. I feel as though you need to ask your friends for help here, get some counsel, get some advice, get into fun, get into play, get into joy. Release expectations of anyone and anything and just get into joy and realize that every day is a fresh new day with no mistakes. There's nothing that can take that away from you. The mistakes of yesteryear don't define the day that you are in now. The mistakes of the year past don't define who you are now. Someone very well could be springing themselves from, someone maybe getting out of jail or springing themselves from jail. And it could be bringing in a huge amount of happiness, waiting on a decision. This is you making a decision, or is this somebody who's an emperor making a decision? Six of Wands, we have a victory coming in based on a decision that's made. There's some sort of decision. This is manifesting energy, trying to manifest in a new way. It's like manifesting one thing before you have stepped completely out of the cycle. It's taking great strength to do it. And I can't say is you're wrong to do so. It's incredible energy. Very giving, being very courageous about yourself and what you're giving in this life. Someone may have had a time where they had to do some sort of community service or something, and it was a time of really offering up energy of sacrifice. It's like you're sacrificing some energy for something, and it's been an absolute victory. We have focusing on your money, your finances, taking care of the family, taking care of whatever. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, being very bountiful, being very fruitful, may have your own business, having communication coming from the divine. I want to say there's some sort of empathic energy here that is on fleek. I wonder if sometimes you might want freedom from that empathic energy. I want to say also that something is coming around that's going to make you incredibly happy emotionally. This decision, this victory, it's going to put you in a real beautiful energy of starting the brand new. The Magician, a brand new beginning. You have the resources to create whatever you want, or the ability to create the resources or to manifest the resources, whether it's a benefactor, whether it's in whichever way. Realize that your freedom to do whatever it is you want in this world, financially or otherwise, stems straight from you. But the divine is saying you're coming out of this. You have your freedom. There's something that's a celebration. I wonder if you're starting to realize that even though you work for somewhere or whatever, you still have your personal freedom to choose to be at that job, to be at that place. And perhaps there's been something you've been waiting for that's really coming about that's going to be a great celebration for you. It's like you're flying free. I feel as though someone's being given the reins, possibly for the first time. Six of Swords. Things are looking up. Things start to improve. Difficult situation is over. Moving forward with happiness and joy. That's beautiful energy, I gotta tell you. Putting the burdens down. You're almost at the end of the cycle, almost able to do that. Divine wants you to know your freedom is coming. Freedom to choose, freedom to be. Perhaps you've been very tied. Perhaps you've been tied by a marriage, by a whatever it is. By a home, an old home. I wonder if someone's decided to give a house away. To give up something. Someone's maybe decided to give up something so they can move forward into happiness. Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience, thinking you'll find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So, we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy, and every time you wake up and when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. So perhaps someone is experiencing a loss and now they're stepping into the freedom, able to put down the burdens. And things are looking up, although it still can be difficult. Energy the divine would like you to keep in mind at the end of May. Gentleness. Strength is gentle. Interesting. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. So maybe you've been feeling like you can't fly, like there's not been enough kindness. It's taken great strength to get to this place, and perhaps the divine's been teaching you gentleness, gentleness of spirit, teaching you how to be just happy and to let life flow, and to be encouraging to yourself, encouraging to others. You could have a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in your life that's bringing about a new start. In some sort of way, it sets you free. Sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power and stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So you're starting a whole new cycle of finding a sacred energy in the space that's around you. The freedom to choose what you want. Getting free from circumstance, the past. I even want to say freedom from the past, flying free for the first time in a long time. It's like a beautiful uncaging of, well, all I know is it's beautiful. Advice from the angels, please. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. So there's something here that you're building that's got to do with a love-based business. Maybe it's coming into love-based soul understanding with yourself. Perhaps there's a relationship that you're coming into concert with again, and it's really helping you move forward. It's helping you bring a beauty towards yourself, towards other people. It could be on the end of romance that's helping someone coming in, helping you have this new start. It could be something that could lead to marriage in the long term. It could be something that absolutely is going to take strength, but it's going to bring a bit victory, but you've got to be in gratitude, you see. You've got to be in gratitude, work on what you got to work on, create the new. It brings you about your freedom and things move away from a rough path and a rough time. So that's what's happening. I love you guys. I hope this resonates. I'll talk to you again soon.